He up here asking his woman to help the chick that he slept with having a fucking abortion. This motherfucker got his nerves. Alright, y'all, what's up, everybody? How you doing? This is Poetry with My Twisted Life. I am back for the second Underground review. Season 2, Episode 2. Alright, so here we go. Let's get this review on the way. Let's see, we started back off at the fellowship. Not the fellowship. Lord, I'm at church. We started off at the Fellows Plantation with Bokeem Woodbine again. We still don't know what his name is. All we know is it's Bokeem. And if y'all got subtitles on y'all screen and subtitles say what character he's speaking, somebody let me know. What is Bokeem's name on this show? I have not Googled it or IMDb'd it. That's all I know right now. We still don't know his name. But he basically showing his woman he know how to write. He's like, look here, girl. Check out what I could do. So he wrote the word love down on a piece of paper. And she was all touched and all emotional by it. And I was feeling proud, like I was a proud mama. He said what that means is love. And she was like, you know what? I want to keep this for the rest of my life. Then she tore that shit up. And she said, but this will get you killed. So we're not going to keep this around. But thank you. Thank you for the gesture. Love you for it. And they go back to the courthouse steps where Elizabeth is just sitting there freaking the hell out. She is in a total state of shock. She's screaming. Still got John's blood on the steps. And everybody just walking by like la 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 like it's a regular old day. And Rosalee's at the house setting up for another run for some new cargo coming through. Go back and show Harriet meeting with the sewing circle with Rosalee, and they going over their new plan. And they basically trying to figure out what they gonna do as far as like getting this new cargo to safety. And while they sitting there, Harriet just passes the fuck out. And I'm like, oh shit. Then I had to go back into my mental history and I was like, that's right. She did have like spells or seizures or epilepsy or something like that from being hit in the head when she was younger, or hit in the head with an axe or something like that. And they said that this is where she used to get her visions from. And the same thing that Rosalee said. Every time she have a little spell, don't worry about it. She's going to come back to. They said this is where her visions come from. When she came back, she woke up and she was like, look here, change your plans. You're going to have to change some stuff up. Rosalee's still all broken up about the fact that Noah is still captured and John is dead, and she's struggling with whether or not that this is the right thing for her to do, whether or not she should go on. And Harriet like, look, this is your calling. You called her to do this work. Don't let Noah's capture and John's death make you lose focus. Focus, girl. And she tell her, you know, you need to just get your mind right. She's trying to encourage her that the only thing that you need to focus on right now is going back there and getting your mama, Ernestine, and your little baby brother, James. She already knows Sam dead. John told her Sam had died. So, Rosalee's still doubting herself because this particular time, she going to be doing it by herself. No, Harry tell me they ain't going with her. You know, she tell her, you know, with the new change of plans, she's going to take them turkey feathers and use them to help protect her, help shield her. And she be all right. She had a vision, and on the vision, she was standing on the edge of the water, and she had a smile of satisfaction on her face. So, don't worry. My visions be coming true. Numb your holder and get killed, clairvoyance, you know, I see the future, all that type of stuff was going on. So, next they show Rosalee out there leading some men through the woods. They running and running. And these men just a bitching and a bitching. I'm like, damn, shut up. Yeah, they talk too damn much. They all loud and they question her judgment about where she going. And really, she don't know where the hell she going. She done lost focus herself. She a tad bit confused. But Harriet told her, follow her intuition, follow her instincts, look for the marks on the trees. So once she get her bearings a little bit, she sees like, all right, this is it. We at the spot. So, she gonna knocks up on the door of the little safe house. She got them stashed out in the woods. Knocked on the door, and the lady cracked the door open. She know they give the little passcode, you know, friend of a friend, send me, you know. And then she bring her out the little 3 little images that she's supposed to be able to identify who these people are. You know, she did that. And then the lady, she said, well, you need some food. So she gave the food. She shut the door real slow. Rosalee like, something ain't right. Harriet in her head saying, follow your intuition, baby. Follow your intuition. Rosalee took off back in the woods. And they pan back into the house and hoot her. Oh, nasty ass Patty Cannon. She is up into place. Woohoo. Now, one thing, I am mad that they changed the actress. This actress looked kind of soft. I'm not too much feeling her. The old Patty Cannon, baby, she looked like she was straight gangster. But they changed the Patty Cannon up. It's a new actress. Maybe I'll like her. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But right now, I'm not feeling her look. She don't fit the bill for me, personally. But okay. She up in the crib. And they go back to Elizabeth. And Elizabeth is really there. She's still grieving. Rosalee walks up in the spot. So I think they flashback, and I'm not sure. Because the cargo run is supposed to be after this time that she leaves. I'm just a tad bit confused because she was telling Harriet to tell her through a wire that she wasn't going to make the funeral because she was going to make that run. So this had to be before she actually went on the run. And Elizabeth is sitting there like, you know, I thought that one day I was going to have kids because those kids would be something I could hold on to. They'd be a little piece of down. But I ain't got shit. That's basically what I don't have right now. She said that having children was like closing wounds. And that now all she knows is that all wounds do is bleed over and over again. They just bleed and bleed and bleed. And she ain't even got a stain on her. She ain't even got a stain on her dress to even show that she even touched her husband after he got killed. She was clean as a whistle. This baby was flipping out. I'm telling you, I don't know if Elizabeth was ready to crack. I don't know if she's gonna crack in a good way, like just go Rambo on the things, or she was just gonna crack and do something to herself. But she ended up moving into the boarding house with the sister circle. And they showing her around this elaborate tunnels all through the walls and undergrounds, and she like, don't nobody here be tripping off the fact that you got all this going on? She's like, no, because most people here are cool. We ain't worried about them. Really in her head, because she still is in shock about her husband dying. She's mad about the whole situation, and she notices that some guns in the room. Well, Elizabeth take one of them guns and go down into the courthouse, and she's sitting there just watching and looking and waiting. And I'm like, who she been take out? Is the judge coming out? Get his ass. Get him. You see the new marshal? Get his ass. That's what I'm sitting here saying. And the sister from the sister circle, I don't know her name either. Gotta figure out what her name is. She rolls up and she like, hey, we got a lot of stuff to do. And she started talking to Elizabeth, and it's all Elizabeth was hearing was white noise. She didn't hear nothing the lady was saying. And then all of a sudden it just like, reeled in on her that she was talking about John's funeral arrangements. They still had a lot of stuff they had to get done. She was like, this is not what you want to do right now. What you gonna do? Taking my gun and just taking out people? Who you gonna kill? That's not gonna get you justice. Elizabeth is like, look here. My husband done died. He was a prominent member of the society. He got killed in broad daylight, and ain't nobody looking for justice for him. It's like they don't even care. Ain't nobody batting an eye. And I'm like, see, that's how black people feel every damn day. Every day. We ain't getting no damn justice. Our people get killed. The news go on. The police don't even bother doing investigation. Hell, half the time they ain't even send nobody out there. They file a report with you over the goddamn phone. Don't let you come up missing. It be a month of Sundays before they start looking for your black ass. But let you be white, a little Amber Alert gonna pop through our phone up in St. Louis. Tell the truth and shame the devil. But she's sitting there and yeah, I wasn't mad at her. I'm like, go on, kill them all. But old girl did calm her down somewhat, and I was okay, fine, whatever, go on, calm her down. But she calmed her down and brought her on back. Then they go back over to the Row Plantation where Ernestine is there. Ernestine there with Bruiser. I don't know what her dude name is, but the fact that he knocked her ass out and put her on the floor last week, he earned the name of Bruiser. So that's what his name is. So he up here washing her little feet, and she's still up here getting high as a motherfucker. I said, I don't know what she's sniffing, but she getting high as a motherfucker. And they go to where the rest of the people on the plantation are not really having a service, but they're getting together and they talking about their history, coming there to the island, and their history of being a proud black people, or just being a proud race of people, and what their ancestors have taught them and what they shouldn't lose sight of. And I'm thinking, because I remember they said this was on the South Carolina. So is this the Gullah Islands, the Geechee Islands? Anybody know? Like, this is where they at? Because I know they're known for like the rice plantations. This is someplace that I always wanted to go. Like, ever since I was a kid, I used to watch Gullah Island. I thought that was a fake place. Then when I got to be an adult, I realized the Gullah Island was a real place. And I'm like, wait a minute, it's black people in America who still like holding true to our African traditions. They still speak the dialect. I ain't got to go to the West Indies or over to Africa to connect with, you know, some people that's still like rich in our culture, is right here in South Carolina. I need to get there. I haven't got there yet. That's on my list though. But if that's where they at, let me know. If somebody knows that's where they at. So Ernestine, she they just flipped back to them talking about some rituals that they do. They hang these glass bottles in the tree, and Ernestine and the bruiser, they back at the crib. They not really participating. They just sitting back there, just getting high as a motherfucker. Just, Then Bruiser gonna come up to Ernestine and say, you know, he got a friend, this young lady. He need Ernestine to help out, right? Showing her, telling her the plan of how to get the help for this girl and what they need to get done. And she's sniffing shit again, and all of a sudden she started seeing some more hallucinations. And I'm like thinking, right off the bat, because it was a band, she was humming a song, and he was like, what song is that you singing? She's like, I don't know. And then the hallucination was humming that same song. I was like, that's Sam Daddy. I know it. That's Sam Daddy. So Bruce asked her, like, what song it was. She was like, I don't know. But after she sniffed all that little shit, you know, she started talking to him. He had the nerve, the Bruiser, had the nerve to do what he asked her to come do. Help the little girl out. This girl was somebody that he done got pregnant. I was like, get the fuck out of her. He up here asking his woman to help the chick that he slept with having a fucking abortion. This motherfucker got his nerves. I tell you, baby, that motherfucker there. Ooh. I just want somebody to kill him quick. Just kill him. I don't want to be massive though. I want Ernestine to put something through that motherfucker's head for real. So they so like I said, it's Sam Daddy, like I said, because they up there talking, he talking about the good times. And the girl came and talked to Ernestine about the baby and whether or not she should keep it, or, you know, how she felt about her kids. And Ernestine was like, her children are the best thing that ever happened to her. But while she was in this hallucinogenic state, she was talking to Sam Daddy. Sam Daddy was like, you hated them damn kids. Those kids were the worst thing that ever happened in your life. Because everything that you thought you wanted, you got up in that big house and you thought this was going to happen. Them kids was holding you back. I don't even act like that you love them kids like that, for real. Everything you did, you didn't do for the kids, you did it for yourself. And so really all these little hallucinations is just Ernestine's subconscious talking to her. That's pretty well what's going on. But that damn drug, that damn drug got her telling her truth to self. Did I say that right? Telling her truth to self. Telling herself the truth. Lord have mercy, I can't even talk. It was something I said last episode about how I didn't like Ernestine. And the fact that I said that she was careless and didn't have no doggone heart. The hallucination told her the same thing. Sam Daddy hallucination told her the same thing. So he basically told us you was careless. You ain't got no damn heart. You ain't got no love for nobody but yourself, for real. Let's be honest. Oh, apparently this girl decided she was going to keep this baby. She decided she did not want that abortion. She was going to keep that baby. Girl, Bruiser came and dragged her ass in the stormy rain, through the woods, through the mud, dragged her in the house. And I was like, Stain, where is that? She gonna take this shit right now. She gonna take it. She handed her whatever this little mix, I think it was like raspberry leaves or something, supposed to induce, I say macrumicone. I think that's how they pronounce it. We used to go to the drugstore and get the macrumicone, make you have a forced abortion. But that's what she was doing. And he pulled that shit down that girl's throat. And Ernestine just sat there with her careless, heartless self, just looking. I'm like, I can't stand her. I don't know. I understand we're supposed to have have sympathy for them because they all slaves. But that one right there, that one right there, I'm not on her team. I'm not Team Ernestine. She'll have to do something really grand to make me get on her team. In the middle of the night, Ernestine walks out to the rushing waves in the water, and I'm thinking, oh, she finna jump her ass off that cliff. She finna throw herself into that water. She go along the little shore, and there the girl was sitting there, all bloodied. She told her it was gonna be a lot of blood. That baby gone, and Ernestine just looking at her. I don't even think she felt anything for real, but she just looking at her, just like, oh well. So I'm like, shit. So then we finally get to know her. We ain't seen Noah all episode. It's sexy chocolate self. We ain't seen Noah all episode. And I realized the little trinket that he made last episode, yep, it was to help him pick that lock. I told you. I be knowing my stuff. Noah, he'll pick that little lock and he got the little chains off his head and got the little bag off his head. And then you hear this little foreign language speaking. I'm thinking, these must be some German dudes. That's what they sound like to me. I'm not real up on my foreign languages, but they sound like they were speaking in German. Right when he got his goddamn self loose, the wagon stopped. The boys grab him up. They take him through the woods until they meet up with another little group. They all speaking German as well, or whatever foreign language they're speaking. Like I said, I think it's German. They speaking their little languages and as well, and load them into another wagon. So they going again. They must have realized that Noah's chains was loose or something. I don't know, because he still had them wrapped on him pretty good. But he got inside, and he figured out a way to get the floorboards open, and he loosened up the carriage and busted the carriage up. And then he braced himself. He was holding on because he knew that mug was going to flip over. It flipped, it tumbled, it rolled. The horses ran away. And he tried to get up and take off and run. And I'll be damned. They got surrounded again. He got surrounded again. I'm like, Noah just can't catch a damn break, baby. But he was laying up there taunting their ass. They trying to fix this doggone wagon. And he like, you doing it wrong. You ain't getting that right. I mean, I could help you, but see, you know. And he was just taunting the hell out of them, realized that they spoke English. He knew they spoke English. He's like, yeah, you can speak. They got ready. Like I said, he got on their nerves pretty good. They was about to roll up on him and threaten him. They took his little trinket ring. He had made to a ring. Make it look like a ring, but that's what he picked the lock with. They took that from him. He's like, I'm going to get that back from you. May not be today, may not be tomorrow. But when I get free again, oh yeah, I'm coming for that ass. I'm letting you know that right now. So some little white dude rolled up, all big time money looking dude rolled up in his little horse and carriage, and they calmed the hell down, loaded Noah back up again, put him back in the chains and everything. But Noah still had his little thing where he was getting away. He got unhooked again. So by the time they stopped at this new plantation, Noah bust out again, ready to fight. He always ready to fight, baby. That's my boy. Noah, like, he ain't going down without fighting. He ready to fight. So he get there to the plantation. He snatched up the dude. He snatched up the dude who was like in the wagon, that all nice dress. Snatched him up, put the gun in his head, and like, look here, y'all better get them guns off of me. I'm gonna kill your master. I'm gonna fuck you up. I told you I was coming back for that ring. Once I get free, I was free now. So I'm about to get up out of here and give him my shit so I can go. So the dude was like, oh, give him his ring. Toss him his ring. He tossed him the ring. He caught it. And then he said, like I said, put them guns down. Take them off of me before I kill your master. Then you hear this little hearty laugh, you know. whatever. And then you hear it says, the problem is, he ain't the master. They paying the damn camera, and I be goddamn it if it ain't that motherfucker Kato. I told you that motherfucker ain't shit. Like I said, you want to feel bad for the slaves, but that motherfucker right there, Kato, I don't feel bad for his old slimy motherfucking ass. He talking about he the new master. Somebody on For It's Rock's channel in the comment section that said that Kato probably somewhere rounding up his own slaves so he could run his own plantation. I'd be damned if he ain't did it. That's what the fuck this motherfucker done did. It's 5 months later, and now he the master of a motherfucking plantation, running these little German boys. This old slick bastard. Oh, I can't stand him. Somebody should took him out first episode for real. He'd have been gone for me. Oh, slimy dog. And go back to go back to Patty. Patty in there smashing out one of her employees, and she get a knock on the door. I say, I don't like this actress, but you know, whatever. She get a knock on the door, and it's a guy coming in to interview her. He wants to write a book about the Patty Cannon gang. She's supposed to be the most notorious slave catcher in all of history. You know, I heard about her little raggedy ass. She's supposed to be the most notorious slave catcher. But he tell her, he say, look here, you supposed to be the most notorious slave catcher, but you have failed to catch the most notorious slave, Harriet motherfucking Tubman. You ain't caught her yet. Baby, she was looking like, but I'ma do it. He said, so why am I here talking to you? I should be out there interviewing her. Baby, that got underneath that skin. Got underneath them skin. She's like she's ready to cry them little salty tears. Yes, she did, but she didn't. Because, you know, she got to be tough. So she goes out and she wants to show him a land and show him why she is who she say she is and how she run her operation. He's like, you ain't got to explain nothing to me. I don't want to hear you talk to me for real. Just I'll follow you around and see what you're going to do. And it just so happens some slave catcher who rolled up, who really ain't made his due, happens to know some information about old great Moses. Let my people free. You know, they call Harriet Tubman Moses, if you wasn't aware. But he got the great information on old Moses, and so he dropped some beans on her, and they like, all right, Patty, like, let's round up. Everybody get your guns, grab your kids, grab your children. Ain't nobody safe right now. Patty gang about to go get Harriet. They about to roll down on her. I say it was perfect timing for the interview, because he just wanted to meet Harriet Tubman anyway. He don't give a damn about Patty for real. But she goes back to the safe house that Rosalee didn't go into, and she's threatening this woman pretty much to give up the information. The first chick is like, I don't know. But Patty's sitting there turning the gun on her son. I was like, what is with people and these kids? First, the damn bruiser killed his unborn baby. Now Patty, old funky ass, finna threaten to kill this lady kid. I was like, what the hell is going on? And so she ended up giving up the information she knew. She says, all I know is that they call her Black Rose. I say, boy, Rosalee done got a gangster name. Like, when she was running through the fields, the little dudes that was running with her kept calling her Rose, and she was like, my name Rosalee. They kept calling her Rose. So now I, like, put two and two together. She got the name Black Rose because that's what the people that's she helping escape call her. They don't call her Rosalee. They call her Rose. And she, so she got a little gangster name, Black Rose. I was like, go ahead on, girl. But the guys that she's running with, she finally get them down to where they gonna run. One guy, he was sick. He had been already hacking and coughing from the beginning. I knew he wasn't gonna make it. He kind of pretty much passed out. And she was telling him, get your ass up. Let's move. Let's roll. And he was like, I can't do it. I can't go on. I'm like, dude, get your ass. She popped out that damn, I don't know, is that the EpiPen? She popped out that pen and shoved that shit in his chest. Gave him that boost of adrenaline and popped his ass on up. Made their way to the river. And here she is, standing by the riverside with that smile of satisfaction on her face that Harriet said she was going to have. And bam! I'll be damned if Patty don't shoot her ass. I was like, ain't this some shit? Rosalee fall off into that damn water. I'm like, oh, Lord, these motherfuckers can't catch a break. Oh, she fell off in the water. Oh, Patty bitch ass shot her down. So Rosalee, they pan on her. She getting up out the water. She breathing all extra hard, huffing and puffing. She got blood coming out. But remember, old Harriet, she said she already had a vision, told her to put the turkey feathers on her so she could protect herself. So she had like a little makeshift bulletproof vest. She was, she was kind of safe there. Came up out that water, but she was still in kind of pain. That shit hurt when it hits you, like paintballs hit your chest. Kind of hurt. They raise up, and Lord Jesus, Rosalee pregnant. Her belly big and full as I don't know what. I was like, man, I can't take the pressure. I can't take the pressure. I don't know what they're going to do for me next week, y'all. I don't know what they're going to do. Underground, Season 2, Episode 2. Woo! See y'all next week. All right, peace.